BC Ferries is my transportation to work every single day and home every single night. It's necessity. It's part of the highway system, and I think it should be put back into the highway system.
They could go back to considering the ferries as part of the highways. I live on Denman Island, and it costs an arm and a leg to come across.
My children don't even like the fact that I live here because it's costing them so much just to come and visit us. That's about the only thing I have to say.
What do you suggest the government do?
Lower the prices? I don't know. I really don't know. Spend less money on the government, on themselves, paying their own wages, and maybe spend a little bit more on the taxpayers and helping us.
My number one thing would be student rates, because they offer seniors rates, and when I was going to school, I came back to the island for Thanksgiving and whatnot, and it was just way too expensive, and being a student. So that would be my absolute number one suggestion, is if they can do seniors rates, they can do student rates too. So
I go to Vancouver a lot less than I used to because the ferry cost is so high, and I think we're losing a lot of tourist dollars because it's not affordable, and I would like to see better value for our money.
Ferries build a beautiful downtown office in Victoria. Downtown, prime real estate, when they could have had the office at the ferry terminal. So I think it's wrong planning, wrong management, and hopefully one day we'll get a good team in there. That's all we can hope for, because what else can you and I do?
The ferry's a good service. It transports everybody, but the service is not very good. It's slow. People are stuck waiting. Nobody wants to wait hours for a ferry. I don't know if they can get more ferries to start transporting people. The Fast Cat was a terrible idea. It costs more money to even come up with those. But definitely we need more ferries, more service, faster service, because it's dampering the usage of the ferries, yes.
I think there's been a real big improvement in the service and the quality of the ferries, and all you got to do is go outside of the country and find out what it really costs for a ferry, so I have no complaints at all.
Well, at some point I guess we're looking at that inevitable land bridge. Costs are going up. I travel over a couple times a month, $68 each way. Sometimes I drive to Nanaimo and take the plane across, it's $140. So it just depends how much driving you have to do in Vancouver, but I certainly use the ferries less than I used to because costs are getting quite high.
We're lucky we just got the darn things, and I guess we're just going to have to lose money whether we like it or not, because it is part of being in BC. You gotta love it. Saskatchewan, they got other complaints, I don't know what, but not ferries. No, I think it's fantastic service. It's just too bad they're tight on the budget.